3 lives per day. I normally do 3 lives per day. This is the 8 p.m. live. I do a 9 a.m. in the morning. I do a 1 p.m., which is lunchtime. And this is the 8 p.m. one. Ooh, Jesus. Sorry. Ooh, sorry. I forgot to, let me put my phone on silent. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry. I'd forgotten. Excuse me. Yes. Yes. All right. Okay. So let's do this. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yes. I'd forgotten to put the phone on silent. Yes. Okay. So tell me where I was. Where was I? I was welcoming you to the live and I was explaining I normally do 3 lives per day. Today I only did 1 in the morning. This is the second one. I was running around during the day, so I didn't do the 1 p.m. Yes, but ordinarily I do Kenyan time 9 a.m., Kenyan time 1 p.m., Kenyan time 8 p.m. So like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is the 8 p.m. one. This is the 8 p.m. one. Welcome, Kate. Kate, good to have you on. Yes, Kate, good evening and welcome. Good evening and welcome. Good evening, good to have you on. All right, so let me get started. I'll keep this short and sweet. Yes, I'll keep this short and to the point so that you can understand what we are doing. Short and to the point. Yeah, so let's do this quickly. All right, so what am I talking about? I was scrolling one morning and I paused because I saw a complete stranger with a whiteboard and a marker pen, a gentleman from South Africa. And I listened to everything he said. All I did was the first day I listened, but I had please, she, if you keep doing that, you're distracting me. Could you stop doing that because it's distracting me? Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, all right. So that I can pay attention to what I'm saying because I want to be swift and you get it and you really get it. Thanks for liking the live. All right. So back to the subject. I said I do 3 lives per day. I do 3 lives per day. This is what I call the 8 p.m. one. I do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I get to do 3 lives per day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But it's not every day that I get to do the 3. Sometimes, based on my activities, I could skip one or the other. All right. So briefly, what is it that we're talking about? Not briefly, let me get to the point. The world has moved online. The world is digital. The world is online. The world is online. The world has moved online. The world has moved online. And by the world moving online, what does that come with? The physical structure, the way structures, businesses, and careers are built, most of it is now moving online. Now, I said at the beginning, we have 3 people on the live. You're an employee, you're running a traditional business, you're an employee, you're running a traditional business, and the third person, you're in between careers. You don't have a business, you don't have a career, you don't have a job. You're in no man's land. Now, I have been in the 3 places. I know what it means to have a very good job. I know what it means to run a highly successful business. And I also know what it means to sit at home with no job, with no business. Type a 1 in the comment if you're currently in employment. Type a 2 in the comment if you're running business. Please type a 3 in the comment if you're in no man's land. No man's land means you don't have a business, you don't have a job, you're in no man's land. You're in between jobs, in between careers, in between businesses. I know the 3 spaces. Scrolling one morning on social media. Thank you, Tiana. Thank you. Scrolling one morning on social media, I paused because I saw a gentleman explain what I'll just explain to you. Thank you, Margaret. Thanks. Yeah. So that, thank you, Ambassador. Number 2 means you're running a business. Thank you, Ambassador. but I'm a skilled developer. Thank you, SkyTech. Oh, lovely. Nice to have you on here. Fantastic. God's grace is sufficient. Thank you, 3. So, so we have 3, we have 2, a lot of people in 3, no man's land. Very good. I got it. Thank you. Thanks. Got it. All right. Thanks for liking and sharing the live. So whichever space you're in, I have been in all 3. I closed the business and I found myself wondering what next. Instead of planning my pension and retirement, I was starting from ground zero. But every day I say, thank God I was scrolling on social media and I post to listen to a complete stranger who gave me information that completely changed my life. And that's the information I will share with you this evening. The information that has given me in the last 3 months, the information I got from a South African gentleman, the information that has made my last 3 months, the income of my last 3 months was equivalent to my 1-year income in my 20-year-old business. So I ran one business for over 20 years. The annual income from my 20-year-old business, I have generated in my current digital marketing business in 3 months. So I put a tick in the world of digital marketing. What took me 20 years to achieve as annual, I have done in the world of digital marketing in 3 months. Now listen, I'm in Kenya. Anybody all over the world will tell you the high cost of living. There is a global economic challenge worldwide. For people in London, the cost of living is very high. For people in America, the cost of living is very high. It doesn't matter which part of the world you're in. As long as you're in this globe, somehow the cost of living has gone pretty high. So whether you're in business, whether you're in employment, or you're currently not doing anything, you also have expenses. You need money. You want money. Everything, you're buying everything from the internet, from the telephone, your food. You have expenses, so you want a daily income. And that's what I'll introduce you to. How is it possible that you can generate a daily income of your mobile phone between $100 to $900 per day? How can you generate between $100 to $900 per day using your mobile phone? I'm not computer literate, I am not tech smart, and I did not have a social media following. I was just coachable, committed, and consistent. Only 3 things. I did not have a social media following. Listen, this is not MLM. This is not crypto. You are not recruiting, no referral, no upline, no downline, none of that. This is digital marketing. You will not be asked to bring your relatives and friends, none of that. This is purely social media driven. And I'm going to break it down for you so that you can understand in the simplest way possible. You're spending 3 or 4 hours a day on social media, and I'm talking to myself. I would spend 3 to 4 hours per day watching videos like this, just watching videos until the battery on my phone dies. I recharge the phone and I continue watching videos. I would spend 3 to 4 hours a day watching videos like this, like this. I knew social media was for entertainment. I now know social media is for 3 things: information, income, entertainment. 3 things. Information, income, entertainment. The 3 things. Thank you, Paul. Good to have you on this evening. Hey, my friend, welcome. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the follow. Appreciated. Thanks for liking the live. Thanks for the follow. Appreciated. So I now know social media is for 3 things. People come on for entertainment, for information, and for income. 3 things. I want to focus on information and income. Appreciated. Yes. Information and income. I want us to focus on these 2 things: information and income. Now, I'll say it right from the get-go. Your number one asset, the number one asset is your mind. Now, when I listened to this information for the first time, my mind was full. I had closed the business. I had sent my workers home. I was no longer paying rent and salaries, etc. So I counted the loss and my head was full. When your head is over processing information, no matter what somebody says, you cannot hear. So I was only hearing noise. The information was good, but I had nothing because my head was preoccupied. My head was full. So I listened to this South African gentleman. For the first time, I had nothing. Remember, I've just told you I've closed the business, lost money, I have failed. Instead of preparing for pension, I'm starting ground zero, wondering where do I go? For the first time in 38 years, I woke up to go nowhere. Now I am super active. I have a lot of energy. Now I am waking up to go nowhere. That first of all completely confused me. Now I wake up to go nowhere. Now, I'll break it down for you so that you can understand. I'll repeat the 3 words that are very important. Number 1, social media expert. Number 1, social media expert. Number 2, digital marketing. Number 3, 100% profit. These are the 3 words I'll keep repeating. Social media expert, digital marketing, 100% profit. These are the 3 words I'll keep repeating. Who is a social media expert? There is a social media expert, there is a content creator, and number 3, there is an influencer. These are 3 distinct people. These 3 people are completely distinct. They are not the same. A social media expert has acquired the education and the skills that position them as an expert. For you to become a good hairdresser like Farouk, my friend Farouk, hair guru, one of the best hairdressers that we have south of the Sahara. For you to be an expert hairdresser like Farouk, you have to have gone to the best school, worked on diverse hair, and that's how you're called an expert, because you have a skill that is above normal. So to become a social media expert, you need the education, the experience, and then you're called an expert. So number 1 is social media expert. Number 2, content creator is anybody who comes on social media, you post a picture, some words, and some music. That's a content creator. Now, influencers are paid to push people's brands. Sometimes you pay the influencer and they don't even care about your business. They just want the money and they tell you, okay, that was a one transaction. They might not even understand your business. So those are 3. So I want us to focus on social media expert. Number 2, digital marketing. How can I best break it down for you to understand? Let's just use the simplest example of Netflix. The founder of Netflix, the owner of Netflix, put together all the movie makers on one platform, and he sent to the whole world access to movies. I want you to imagine you're the owner of Netflix and people come to you to watch movies, to buy movies from you. So they say, I want horror, you sell. I want drama, you sell. I want Cartoon Network, you sell. And you keep the whole money to yourself. So the educational program I market is a digital educational program. It's an e-learning course that gives you social media skills, not geography, geometry, or history. You're not even doing an exam. Adults don't like exams. Exams, we say they are for children. The best exam that an adult can take is your bank statement. When our kids come home, we used to ask our children, did you get an A, a B, a C, or a D, or an E? That's what we'd ask the children. Now, adults don't like being asked if they got an A in the bank, A for abundance, or E for empty. Adults don't like being asked that question. It's a very sensitive discussion. So people don't ask that question. It's either A for abundance or E for empty. Now, in the season we are in, whether you're in Europe, America, London, Canada, America, whichever part of the world you're in, Turkey, Dubai, South Africa, whichever part of the world you're in, wherever you are, if anybody asks you to let them see your bank statement, most people will be shy because they're saying, it's personal. Now, globally right now, because of the high cost of living, a lot of people, a lot of people, because of the high cost of living, a lot of people are asking, where can I get a second source of income from? How can I get a second source of income from? That's what I'm explaining to you at day 2E. Yeah, that's what I'm explaining right now. Yes, I'm breaking it down for you to understand. Please like the live as you come in. Please like the live as I explain. Let's do this together. I'm going to break it down for you as you come in. Please like the live. Let's keep this rolling. Fantastic. Appreciated. All right. So I've broken down digital marketing. I've explained to you a social media expert. I'm now going to the third part, which is 100% profit. What is the meaning of 100% profit? Anybody who sells any of this, a lipstick or a marker pen, anybody who stocks a physical product, anybody who markets a physical product, they need to sell this stock and have capital to restock again. You sell this stock and then you have capital to restock again. So you must always have capital to restock. That's for a physical business. I am running a digital business where you only buy once and you will not buy again. Just like the owner of Netflix, it's one Netflix that's being watched all over the world. It's the same Netflix, slight difference, but it's still the same Netflix. Netflix is Netflix, Europe, Canada, Africa. Netflix is Netflix. It's the same one program. Once a digital program has been made, there is nothing more to add to it. It's send it to the market and people buy it. So I market an e-learning course which you buy once and you get the master resale rights, which allows you to resell the program over and over again. And every time you sell, you keep 100% profit. Every time you sell the program, you keep 100% profit. The whole amount is yours. The whole amount is yours. You are not sharing that money with anybody. It's 100% profit. It's 100% profit. You're keeping the whole amount to yourself. You're keeping the whole amount to yourself. Yes. So for me, this is what I did. I bought the program once 3 months ago. The same program I bought 3 months ago is the same program I am selling even now. It's the same program I bought 3 months ago is the same program I am selling now. I bought it once. I got the master resale rights and it's the same program I am selling. So by the time this one is finding capital to restock, I bought a digital program once, just like the owner of Netflix. The same one Netflix is giving the gentleman over several billions of dollars every month. Now, with mine, there is no monthly fee. It's a one-off investment. It's a one-off investment. I am marketing an American educational program called the Legacy Growth Program. The creator of the program, a lady called Michelle, imagined it would only serve America. But thank God for social media. The information traveled from America to South Africa, and the information found me scrolling one morning on social media. I paused, I listened, and I took action. Thank God. I keep saying a gentleman from South Africa, somebody I didn't know, is the person I caught on live like this, explaining what I'm explaining to you. And that's how I got started 3 months ago. Now, in the 3 months, what was my business, my former business for 20 years, my annual income on a 20-year-old business, I have been able to generate in my current digital marketing business in just 3 months. So I am impressed. I am amazed and I'm so happy with myself. I'm not tech smart. Hello, God's grace. Thank you for the gift. Thank you, appreciated. God's thanks. Appreciated. Thank you for the gift. Yes. So what took me 20 years to generate as an annual income, my current digital marketing business has allowed me in just 3 months. And in the midst of it, I'm not tech smart. I did not even know what I was doing. It's like getting into the swimming pool. You're just flapping. I don't know what I was doing, but somehow a result came out. Now, so the educational program has been broken down into 4 parts. This educational program has been broken down into 4 parts. Just like the academic education we have all over the world. You go to Europe, you go to London, you go to America, we all follow a similar educational program that has high school, diploma, degree, and master's. And that's how the program I am promoting has been broken down. Thank you, appreciated. Yes, really appreciated. So it's broken down into 4. Now you can start at any of the 4 levels. The quality of the education is A1. Remember, I have said it is education to give you social media skills. It is like the driver's license for social media. I like to call it, yes, I like to call this education the driver's license for social media. That's my version. I also like to call it the university for social media. Because you showed up, I showed up. Nobody taught us what to do. We just showed up and we happened to be here. That's it. But with this education, for me now, I know how to set up. I didn't have a YouTube channel. I didn't even know how to set up this. My first lives were upside down. Let me show you what a lot of those things. All right. So you're going to need 3 things: a website. You're getting a done for you website. You're getting a completely done for you website. You're getting a done for you website. You need a domain, and you need the actual educational program. So you need the 3 things together: website, domain, and the actual educational program. You need the 3 things together: website, domain, and the actual educational program. You need the 3 things together. The educational program sits in the website. The website sits in the domain. If you can understand that, that's it. Educational program, which is the syllabus, the course content, all of that sits on the website. The website sits on the domain. So you need the 3 things together. There is no way you're going to tell me, I only want the website. No, no, no. If you're getting the website, it has nothing inside. So the educational program will sit in the website will sit on the domain. So you need the 3 things together. Number 1, alongside with the website, you're getting daily mentor calls, daily interactions with $1 million mentors. The lady who created the program and other mentors from all over the world, mostly because it started pretty well in America and now we have South Africa doing very well, you get access to $1 million mentors who coach you, teach you what to do on a daily basis. As I'm sitting with you here right now, there is a call going on. There is a live Zoom call going on, a webinar that new guests, people who have either ever listened to this information or never, have been invited to a webinar where they can listen to the success stories in Europe, in America, in South Africa. The whole world is sitting on a webinar. So we get daily mentor calls. We get several webinars and Zooms in the course of the week. So you're not on your own. So number 1. Number 2, you're in a community of over 40,000 people from all over the world. It's like a WhatsApp group with 40,000 people who you relate and interact with, who want nothing but the best for you. So you have your own website, fully automated, a fully automated website. Let me repeat again. You never need to call your client or customer. You never need to call your client or customer. If you ever receive a DM, an inbox from a Joyce Waweru Digital, it is not me. I will never DM you first. We are not even trained to DM people. We are being trained to do attraction marketing. So if you receive a DM from a Joyce Waweru Digital, it will not be me. It will be fake account, not me. So be safe. I will never send you DM, and I'll never send you to Telegram. I have no business to send you to Telegram. I'll be telling you to go to my website, which is on my profile. I'll never send you to Telegram. Never, ever, never. I'll never send you to Telegram. So be safe. You receive a DM or an inbox from here, from a Joyce Waweru Digital, block them. I'll never DM you first. Which time did I have to DM you? And I'm running the live. How can I DM you yet I'm running the live? Which time did I have to DM you? It's not possible. I love this business because I'm sitting here and I've just received a bank notification. I wish I had a way of screenshotting it for you. I don't know how to do that, but I've just received a bank deposit as I'm sitting here with you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So good. Now, so what will it cost you to get started? $29 on the website. The first amount you need is $29 for the website. $29 for the website. $29 for the website. $29. You also need $40 for the domain. $40 for the domain. You get it from GoDaddy. You go to GoDaddy for the domain. Plus $100 for the educational program. So the total is $169. The first level to start, the total is $169. So it's $29 plus $40 plus $100. The total to start is $169. The total to start is $169. That's on the first program that we call the Launchpad. This is now your website. Your work is to market what you have inside your website. When customers click to your website to see what you're marketing, they'll pay you $100 because you now have the master resale rights. You bought the program for $100. you now have the right to resell the same program for $100 over and over again to infinity, unlimited number of times. You can sell to 10 customers, to 50 customers, as many as you want, but every time they buy, you keep the whole amount. That's what we mean by 100% profit. Now, let's focus in the month of October that you get 5 customers. That's $500. Take $300, go and enjoy yourself. Use $200, upgrade your account to the second level so that you move from 100 and you move to the $300 level. Keep upgrading, move to $600 level. The highest level is $900. This is once off, no monthly fee, no upline, no downline, no referral, no recruiting. You're keeping the whole 100% profit. It is all yours. So let me go over this again. It's $100, $300, $600, and $900. You choose where to start. And there's the $29 website fee. It's you to choose where to start. That's what it looks like. It's $100, $300, $600, and $900. $100, $300, $600, and $900 educational program. You're the one to choose where to get started from. If you buy the $100 educational program, that is what you find inside your website, and that is what you can sell. If you buy the $300 educational program, that is what you find inside your website, and you can also now sell 300 and 100, and you keep 100% profit whenever your customer buys. If you buy the $600 educational program, you can now sell 600, 300, and 100, and you keep 100% profit. And you keep 100% profit. If you buy the 900, you can now sell all and you keep 100% profit. So if you buy the 100, that's what you'll see inside your website. If you buy the 300, you're going to see the 300 and the 100. If you buy the 600, you're going to find the 600, the 300, and the 100. If you buy the 900, you're going to find the 900, the 600, the 300, and the 100. I came directly to 900 because that allows me to sell all and I keep 100% profit. I bought the 900 because it allows me to sell all and I keep 100% profit. Now, it took me 10 days to get my first customer because I didn't even know what I was doing. To be very honest, I was a complete green, I was a green bee. I had no idea what I was doing. But by God's grace, within 10 days, I got my first customer. And with my first customer, I got $900. My first customer was a $900 customer. I got the $900. I said, wow, this looks good. This is exactly what they said. So I've received my first 900. I was jumping all over the house like a little child because the $900 is indeed $900 that comes to you. Because it's you being paid, you choose how you want to be paid. You can decide how you want to be paid. It's you being paid. You bought the program once, your customers will now be paying you. You decide how you want to be paid. It's your business. It's you selling the program now. You decide how you want to be paid. Yes, it's you now being paid. You decide how you want to be paid. Yeah. So I told you to focus on 5 customers in the first month. I did more than 5. My first month, I did more than 5. So I'm talking from personal experience. My first month, I did more than 5. I saw this thing is working. And I didn't even know how to use any gadget, to be very honest. I was born BC, before the computer. But month 1, I've made very good income. Month 2, salale. Month 3, I said, now this is the real, this is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for. Now, so for me, in the 3 months, what was my annual income in a 20-year-old business? I have been able to generate in my brand new digital marketing business, even without knowing what I was doing. Thank you, God's grace, for the love, the clicking love, appreciated. Thank you for the finger heart. I did not know what I was doing. But in the last 3 months, every morning I wake up and I tell God, thank you. Because I'm sitting in this live. I've just seen a bank notification come in as I am in this live, a bank deposit, which means a customer has just bought. Because they don't need to call me when they buy. They go directly and they buy. So I have received a bank notification as I am doing this live. On Monday, a week ago, a lady from a different country from my current country was on the live, and she said, she waited for the end of the live, and she said, you know what? At the end of it all, she said, I can't pay my children's school fees. Thank God I found this information, but I don't even know how I'm going to start. I don't even have the money to start. So I told her, let's have the conversation together and let's talk about it in detail. She told me, sure, I'm going to look for you. Don't worry. So she got onto my profile and she figured out how to find me, and we had a conversation. And let me tell you, she was on here on Saturday. We spoke on Monday. She was on here on Saturday typing her testimony. Anybody who was on the Saturday 1 p.m. live saw her testimony on this screen. And this is what she said. She met me, a complete stranger. She now called me her angel because I gave her information. By Saturday, on Monday, she didn't have money. But by Saturday, she had cleared her children's school fees debt. She did not even have the capital to start. But we had a conversation where she understood her only obstacle was her mind. Because you can do something called OPM, other people's money. Monday, she didn't have money. She had absolutely no money. But by Saturday, she had $9,900 on her hand. She came here and she typed her testimony on this live on Saturday at 1 p.m. And she said, you're my angel. She moved and inspired so many people. The people who were on that live were totally inspired by her testimony. She was struggling for school fees, but by Saturday, she had 11 customers, and that was $9,900. And she had borrowed the 900 to start. So she had paid back the 900 and she had clean $9,000 profit. That was on Saturday. That was on Saturday. So you're with me on this live. Your excuse is, I don't have money. I am very busy. I don't have time. I don't have tech. I don't know people. That's okay. I had all those excuses and more. But I asked myself, all my excuses, can I put them in a cooking pot and have them for dinner? The answer is no. They will not become beef stew. They will not become chicken stew. My excuses. So you either have two things, excuses or the money. Choose. I chose the money. I got started. I had closed the business, failed miserably. I had closed the business, failed miserably. I'm not computer literate. I am not tech smart. I did not even have a social media following here. I had less than 200 followers. I started from ground zero. The followership I have is the content I have been trained to create. I had never created videos in the past. I did not know what it means to create videos. I didn't know what content creation was. I didn't know who a social media expert was. I did not know what is digital marketing. I did not know how to do a live. I told you my first live was upside down. I didn't even know what I was doing. So if I've been able to do this with all my inadequacies and my incompetence, I wish I had kept my recording of my first live. I always tell people, when you start doing this business, please keep your recording of your first live. You will need it to show people. You will need that recording to show people. I wish I'd kept my recording, but I didn't even know where the recordings used to go. At least now I know they are kept somewhere inside my app that I can get them. I didn't know how to find them. I was brand new to these apps. I didn't even know what I was doing. But my question to you is, if I've been able to do that in 3 months with no skill, no proficiency, clueless, radarless, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't even know what I was doing. What's the next? That was my first 3 months. What do you think my next 3 months will look like? I am now brushing up my skills. I have a basic understanding. I'm not an expert yet. I am a work in progress. I am still learning. Every day I am learning. Every day I am learning. But I'm better than I was 3 months ago. One of my friends today told me, Joyce, I saw you starting. I've watched your first videos. They were ridiculous. But the content you create now, amazing. I said, really? She said, yes. I said, I didn't even think you watch my videos. She says, I watch them. And what breaks my heart is I saw your first videos, but I didn't believe in what you are doing. So listen, your friends and relatives won't believe in you. They won't follow you. They will not agree with you. Anyway, they are not your perfect customer. And that's why you don't even need to talk to your relatives and friends at the beginning. you're better off talking to the rest of the world. There are 5 billion people waiting for you to show up on social media. The same way I showed up. The same way I showed up, greenhorn, clueless, radarless, but somebody somewhere was waiting to hear from me. I have been able to change so many people's lives. As I was scrolling this afternoon with this lady friend of mine, and I showed her, that lady is, I coached that lady. That's my customer. I coached that one. That's my customer. I coached that. She said, are you? I said, yes. I said, look at them. Just look at them. Just look at their efficiency. She said, my God. And I refused because I was watching you. I was doing that thing called, let's check you out. Let's go how far. Let's see how far you go with this thing of yours. Let's see how far you go with this your video thing. You know what they ask you? So you feed on videos and stories, and I just smiled. I said, yeah, that's what I do. She said, so you don't have a real career, you don't have a real job. I said, I'm working towards being a social media expert. When I become an expert, people will be looking for me. And then she zoomed. Yeah. So remember this, your relatives and friends are not your perfect customer. They are not your perfect customer. They'll only come to you after, way back. They may never even buy from you. I mean, if you have a business experience, you know, your relatives and friends would rather buy from strangers than you. So why are you even waiting for your relatives and friends? And my mentor, Michelle, always tells you, please make sure you don't get your relatives and friends to get started with you, because they will not listen to you. And I trust that process. Yeah. Any question for me? Please like the live. Let's put it up. Let's put it up, ladies and gentlemen. Please like the live. If you like what I just shared, please like the live. Liking the live means tapping on the screen like this. Tan, 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 until the line goes to the end with the hearts and it pops balloons on your side. I know you guys are eating dinner, but you can eat and you like the live at the same time. I know you can eat and like the live at the same time. If you like what I shared with you, tap on the screen until the line goes to the end and the hearts pop on your side. Don't just like once. You see, I know you've just done like this once and you've left it. Can you like the live? The line at the bottom of the heart will go to the end. It will pop balloons on your side. Thank you, Adetu E. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, thanks, thanks. I mean, this thing is mutual. I learned this from somebody in America, and they're the ones who told me you have to hit the like. You have to hit the like until the line goes to the end. Yes. And then it pops balloons to your side. I didn't even know what that does. So nowadays, I walk into people's lives and I like until it gets to 10,000. Yes. It also gives me, I mean, the app also knows that you're a generous person. Yeah. So please be generous with your screen tapping. Just hit it on. Hit it on. Yes. Good, 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 good. Thank you. Any question for me? Thank you, Chebet. Hey, the digital queen. Fantastic. Yeah. D2D. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. Any question for me? Clarification, something you've not understood. Today I'd wanted to get off at 9. Honestly, today I'd wanted to get off at 9. So I'll get off in a few minutes. Yeah. So that I go and have a meal. I'm hungry. Yeah. I've had a long day. I can't stay on too long. Any question, ladies and gentlemen? Something you've not understood? Any question, clarification, something that you didn't understand? Any question for me? Something that you've not understood? Yes. The basic is you start from any of the 4 educational programs. This is an educational program. You start on any of the 4, which is $100, $300, $600, or $900. You start on any of the 4. You can start on any of the 4. And whichever program you buy, you now have the master resale rights. You can now resell the same program over and over again, and you keep 100% profit. You're not sharing that money with anybody. You're keeping the whole amount for yourself. The whole amount is yours. 100% profit, it's all yours. You're not sharing with anybody. Yeah, you're not sharing with anybody. It's all yours. Yeah, 100% profit. Yeah. Any question, clarification, something you've not understood? Any question, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you got value. This is why I show up. I show up that one is time flexible. Good question, Samira. Elaborate, what do you mean? What do you mean by is time flexible? To get started, or what do you mean? The time for the information like what I do, or the time to get started? Please elaborate, Samira. Samira, please elaborate, what do you mean is time flexible? Do you mean the time to start to pay for the program, or do you mean the time to come for the live? What do you mean? So I do the live 3 times a day. I do 9 a.m. Oh, nice question. So I dictate my hours. You can put in 2 hours a day. As a newbie, as a starter, you can put in 2 hours a day. For me, who is doing nothing else, this is all I do. I put in more than 2 hours. But at the beginning, for you who either has another business, another job, or another career, start off with putting in 2 hours. You can set up a 2-hour work day. I am doing this full time. I don't have any other job, business, or career. So I put in the 8 hours that people do on their jobs. I put in 8 hours, but you can put in 2 hours. At the beginning, 2 hours is enough. The 2-hour work day, what does it entail? You create 3 videos. You create 3 videos that you push to social media. You can do a live. If you don't want to do a live, you're going to be taught how to do copy and paste adverts into websites in America so that you get customers in America. I'm sitting having this conversation with you. I've had a customer in Japan, a customer in New Zealand. Last week, I got a customer from Angola. I didn't even know where Angola was in the map of the world. Honestly. I've had South Africans. I've had customers in London, Canada, America. Oh, Chebet, thank you. You're one of those who reached out to you 3 months ago in a devastating state. Thank you, Chebet. Appreciated. Thank you. Yeah. You see, so people's lives have changed. People's lives are transformed. There you go. Yeah. So I can count the people who got this information because I allowed myself to be an access for other people. I allowed myself to be an access for other people. That's what I did. I allowed myself to be access for other people. I love to know the tricks. There are no tricks, it's basic skills. It's actually not tricks, it's actually skills. It is Nissan X-Trail. It's not tricks, it's skills. That's the difference. I invested in time. Thank you, Chebet, for sharing. I invested in the skills to understand the business. Remember, I was a greenhorn. I was clueless. In fact, if it would have been anybody else, I did not have anybody to ask. I got the information from somebody far away in South Africa, a busy gentleman. He was so busy, a really busy person. But I said, I will do this because I am the one in need. The rest we say is history. I was willing to learn, to be coached. The mentors are excellent. You get daily interactions with $1 million mentors. And for me, that's what removed me from the dark place. I had lost money, closed the business. I was devastated. I was heartbroken. You know how you even wonder, I don't have purpose? But I got this program. In the middle of trying to figure myself out, God just sent me customers. God just gave me the resilience to keep going, even when I didn't know what I was doing. If you watch my first videos on my profile, if you can go to the very first videos on my profile, you'll wonder whether it's the same person. If you look at the videos I post today, yesterday, and you go to my first videos, you'll wonder whether it's the same person. I didn't even know what I was doing. Even my first lives were just drama, a mess, bad. How come I still show up? Why am I here? Why do I show up? That perhaps the same way the South African gentleman was my angel. He gave me information. He gave me hope. I show up that I give hope to another. I've just shared with you the story of another lady from not even from my country. And she told me, she typed all the messages here on Saturday. And she said she actually made people, can I have this program on YouTube? Because yes, Ambassador, the link is on my profile. The YouTube link is on my profile. You click on my profile, there is the YouTube link there. Go to my YouTube link on my bio. It is on YouTube. You're welcome, Ambassador. Thank you. On my profile, there is my YouTube channel. Just click on it. Joyce Waweru Digital. Joyce Waweru Digital. It's on my profile. Yes, Joyce Waweru Digital for YouTube. Yes. Same name on here. Yeah. Yeah. Joyce, the little red box on my profile. You see the little red box. Yeah. And thank you, Ambassador. You're welcome. Everything is on my profile. Everything you need is on my profile. Everything is on my profile. Yeah. So you can get the YouTube videos. Everything is on my profile. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Be safe. This is my only account. Be very safe. I'll never send you DM. If you receive DM from Joyce Waweru Digital, is not me. It's not me. I'll never DM you first. I'll never DM you first. Never, ever, never. I'll never DM you first. Never. Thank you, Chabet. Thanks for the likes. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. Appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, Mercy, for the follow. Appreciated. Everybody, thanks. And thanks for the testimony. Yes, when somebody says, I was one of those whose life was changed. Absolutely fabulous. Yes. And that's why I still show up. There's somebody on this live who wants to change their financial future. And they are listening, saying, I want to do what she's doing. That's why I show up. And I've told you, I didn't even know what I was doing. I just showed up. And as we are sitting here, an international webinar is going on. I showed up on this live because I said, if I join the webinar and there is somebody who is waiting for me at 8 p.m. this evening, they'll be heartbroken because they needed to see me this evening. So that's why I show up. Yeah. Any question for me? Clarification, something that you've not understood, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll be back here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I do 3 lives a day when I can. If I can't due to pressure of work, so I do a 9 a.m., I do a 1 p.m. Kenyan time. I know people are from different parts. We have West Africa, we have Nigeria here. Ambassador is from Nigeria. I know they have, that's the other thing I tell people in most countries. I wish you can understand there are countries with not very good internet. If you have a smartphone, access to internet, those are 2 tools that can remove you from poverty to prosperity, and you don't need a long time to change your life. You don't need a long time to change your life. I've set my goals for the next 3 months. The South Africans have done this business for 9 months. In 9 months, they have 12 rand millionaires, 12 millionaires. In 9 months, they have 12 rand millionaires, 12. In 9 months, they have 12 millionaires. 12 of them by rand. Can you imagine? 12 rand millionaires. Convert the rand to your currency in your country. If they can do it, you can do it. What do they do? 3 1-minute videos. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 3 1-minute videos. That's it. If you are shy, you don't have to do a live. But I keep saying, I fear poverty more than I fear showing my face on a camera. I fear poverty more than I fear showing my face on a camera. I'd rather put my face on the camera. Poverty is not a good thing. Hey, poverty does not respect your age, your color. It does not respect your educational level. Poverty does not respect anybody. And poverty only fears people who are courageous, believing in themselves to get to start something brand new. Let me tell you, and the American election is next month. Maybe you think everything will change by December. Nothing will change unless you change today. We are sitting at a very right now I'm in Kenya, but I can tell you the whole world is sitting waiting for the American election. Nobody knows the outcome. But it will affect all of us. It will affect the whole world. If you're already complaining about not having money, what do you think will happen after the American election? That will affect the whole globe somehow. You're smart, start a digital marketing business today. Not tomorrow, today. Go to my profile. You're going to find a link. The clickable link is on my profile. It will send you to my website, udailyarn.com. There's a clickable link on my profile. Type your email address in there. Send me an email. I'll reply within 5 minutes. Everything you need about me is on my profile. Everything is on my bio. Everything is on my profile. Everything you need is up here. Everything. I'll be back here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I'll be back on live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Tomorrow morning, I'll be back here at 9 a.m. If this has made sense to you, come back again and again and again. Listen until you get it. Listen until you get it. Show up until you understand what we are talking about. I listened to the South African gentleman for 8 days. I didn't ask a single question. I just wrote notes. Everything he was saying, I was just writing. Everything he was saying, I was just writing. Day 8, my mind opened. Remember, I'd closed the business, so my mind was closed. I'd lost money. I didn't want to hear anything. In fact, I just wanted to cover my head and sleep. But this business, God sent me a miracle. God sent me an angel. I am forever grateful. This business is an answered prayer. God had my cry. God knew what I needed. God knew I needed stress free. I wanted to work from home. I don't need to commute. I don't need to pay salaries. I got tired of paying rent, salaries, overheads. I calculated the money I paid for my offices in Westlands, my salaries for my workers. I calculated, I said, I would have put up a whole condominium of apartments with my rent for 8 years in Westlands and my salaries for workers for 8 years. And I still made a loss in that business. Now I'm working from home, no overheads. I can have my breakfast, do a live, have my lunch, do a live, have my dinner, do a live. How sweet can a business get? No overheads. I'm working from home. When the rest, I've just walk around. For anybody who's, I mean, just observe how many businesses are closing every day, up to and including big banks, up to and including major media houses, massive. One of the oldest media houses in my country right now has sent 300 staff home. One of the oldest banks, a 100-year-old bank, this month has sent 333 staff members home. The oldest media house is 100 years old in my country. It has sent 300 employees home 2 months ago. So if an 100-year-old media house has sent people home and a 100-year-old bank has sent staff home, what does that tell you about the state of the economy globally? It's the whole world. Go to London right now. Go to France. Go to America right now. Go to Canada right now. They're all saying the same thing. You need to have extra income. You want to start a business on your phone. People are sitting in America working from home, London, generating money from home. What do I need to do for you to understand the simplicity of this business? But this is what I say. When the pain of remaining the same is more than the pain of transforming your financial future, you will take action. South Africa also. SA also, it's difficult, it's expensive. Thank you, South Africa also. Yes, so it's not just, it's all over the world. Thank you for sharing. SA is tough also. I thought it was just where I am, but I was watching the SAB news. Costa on strike for jobs. COSATU on strike for jobs. You see, at 1 p.m. So it's a global trend. People are on strike. They're looking for income. They want money. There you go. So it's an international problem. It's not just your country. Wake up, smell the coffee, start a digital marketing business. Stop imagining that somebody, you're the one with the remote for your life. You're the one to either turn it on or off. Or you put the remote down and you say, not now. And you put it down. Some of the people who saw me start 3 months ago, one of the ladies was with me today. And she said, I am so embarrassed that I did not start when I saw you the first day, because I was watching you to see what you are doing. I said, it's okay, keep watching. And she's in shock because she's asking me, so you're not going to encourage me? I said, I'm not encouraging you. Your problems will encourage you. Why should I encourage you? Let your problems make you wake up. If your problems are bigger, if you two things can wake you up: your problems or your dreams. Choose. Your problems or your dreams. Choose. The South African mamas borrowed the money to start this business. They borrowed the money to start. Now they are millionaires. Okay, they would have said, I don't have money, I will not start. They will still be sitting in having no money. So what's your excuse? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hungry. I need to have dinner. It's been a very long day, but I've really appreciated the interactions. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the likes. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Thank you, Chebet. Thank you, Monty, my friend from Botswana. Thank you, Digital Mom from South Africa. Thank you, everybody who's been on the live. Thank you, thank you. Ambassador, the YouTube is on my profile. Extrail, thank you, everybody. I come out here so that I can make a difference. You're welcome, Paul. And thank you for having the courage to believe and get started. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, thank you. And you're doing a fabulous job too, Paul. Yes, good job, Paul. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes. Gargathon, welcome. Father of the nation, you're welcome. Father of the nation, thank you. So you are here. Good to have you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So anybody who wants the replay of the webinar that happened this evening, there was a webinar going on. I have to make it no matter what. That's the attitude, Paul. And thanks. We had a beautiful conversation the other day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, that's the correct attitude. I love that. I love that. I love that. And I love we've already taken action. Yes, that's what it takes. Thanks. And thank you for being coachable. Thank you for taking the coaching. Absolutely love it. Yes. Gargathon, you're doing a fabulous job. Everybody, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Chebet. Thank you, Father of the Nation. Remember, I'll never DM you on this app. If you want to talk to me, go to my profile. Go to my profile. Everything is on my profile. Everything is on my profile. Everything is on my profile. Everything. So you are the best teacher ever with meaningful videos. Oh, thank you, Father of the Nation. Hey, appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Father of the Nation, I learned from the best. We have the best mentor in the whole wide world. Thank you. What I did is I put myself and I said, I want to learn. But when you come here, you're also going to be mentored. You're going to be coached. We have an excellent mentor, Michelle. We have an excellent community and we support each other. And that's why I show up. Father of the Nation, thank you for coming in again and again and again. Let me know when you're ready to get started, because you can start doing this in your country, anywhere in the world. Yes, let's use this business to inspire others, to transform other people's lives. We can do this. We can change people's lives. Yes, we can. Very good. I'm waiting to hear from you, Father of the Nation. Remember, everything is on my profile. You know how to get to me. Everything is on my profile. Let's get this done. Yes. Yes. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the likes. Thanks. So I'll see you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. I'll be here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Kenyan time, 9 a.m. East African time, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. God bless you. Thank you for being on. Remember, everything, as long as you followed me, don't reply to the DMs. That's why I don't reply DMs. Don't even send me a DM. Good night, Shafiko. Thank you. Don't send me a DM. Go to my profile, figure out how to do what you need to do. Everything is on my profile, nothing hidden. Don't DM me, please. That's the only difference between me and the fake accounts. I will not DM. Fake accounts are sending you DM. I will not send you DM first. In fact, nowadays, I have stopped DMing. I think that's the best thing. Yeah. So God bless you. Good night. And thank you for being on the live. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Truly appreciated. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Gargathon. Thank you, Digital Marketing Mom. Thank you, Shafiko. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Chebet. Thank you. Bless you, Father of the Nation. Thank you, Paul. Good night and bless you. Thanks.